Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we just got a classic Beatles update here. Been getting pretty lucky on eBay. It seems like the past few weeks or so, as I got some more goodies from eBay, and then I got a couple local record store items to show as well. I'm also kind of making these videos kind of back to back. I'm going to be out of town for a little bit, so if you see me in the same blue shirt, that's why. So I'll kind of have, 2 or 3 videos lined up, ready to go here as I'm out of town. But then I'll be back in different clothing, I guess, as well. Hopefully with some Beatles shirts. Who knows? So first things we're going to start off with. I'm just going to go straight into it here. Was a pretty strange lot from a Salvation Army eBay seller from Orlando, Florida, and it just said 4 Beatle picture sleeves. It just kind of popped up randomly through my feed, and I kind of like scrolling by, and it's kind of like double take. I was like, what is what is that third picture sleeve? And it happened to be a picture sleeve from Greece, and I was like, how in the world does a Greek Beatles picture sleeve end up with a Salvation Army in Orlando, Florida? I don't know. Um, it also came with a "I Want to Hold Your Hand" picture sleeve with the record, and a "Do You Want to Know a Secret?" Thank You Girl on the yellow VJ. And it also had this pretty cool company sleeve from England for Columbia with a "Can't Buy Me Love" capital swirl. I've kind of upgraded and stored that away. So I decided to put it with my Love Me Do 45, even though it's a different label and all that, but I didn't have a sleeve for this Love Me Do. So this is the sleeve that it came with. I was like, what is going on? I was like, I wonder what other records they had laying around that had a bizarre mix of everything. So we're going to take a closer look at this one here. And all of these were like, I might have paid, $10 a piece for these, which is kind of crazy for something uh, that kind of hard to find. And has a pretty interesting back cover as well. Has a lot of Greek lettering there, and then it also says "Love Me Too" in Twist and Shout instead of "Love Me Do." So a pretty interesting combination of songs as well that you don't see too much on a 45. Now, the only thing that would have made this about 10 times cooler if that it was on the splatter vinyl that some Greek singles come with. And on Discogs with this backing, it showed records with the splatter. Unfortunately, this is the plain black version, but it's on the cool purple Parlophone label. There's "Love Me Do." It does have it correctly spelled, but it also has McCartney as in Mick hyphen Cartney and Lennon, which is kind of interesting. And then there's the Twist and Shout side as well. So again, pretty weird, crazy find. I put a watch on it. I thought, people would kind of bid on it and see that, a pretty rare picture sleeve from Greece was just kind of randomly in the slot of Beatles stuff, but I was the only one to bid on it, and I got it for the minimum asking price. So that was pretty pretty cool. And then let's take a couple look at this sleeve again, all the other 45s I got with this lot. So I thought it was a pretty cool looking sleeve. And again, I just had a generic white sleeve for this uh, red label "Love Me Do," so I thought it'd just, you know, work well until I find a replacement one. I don't know. And then again, I got pretty good deals on these other 45s as well. I got to upgrade my yellow label VJ, as it is in pretty good shape as well. I mean, I usually don't see VJ records that clean. And then it also came with the picture sleeve, so I got to add a picture sleeve and upgrade a record, so that's not bad. And then same thing. This is a George Pincus and Sons credit on the label. So I had one without a picture sleeve, so I got to upgrade the 45 and add a picture sleeve to it. Again, the picture sleeve is not the greatest, but the 45s are not too bad shape. All things considering, these probably got played and mishandled quite a bit from back in the day. So that was kind of the crazy 45 lot. And then not too soon, maybe a few weeks or about a month later, something like that, similar thing happened. I found a listing of a George Harrison album. Again, just kind of a starting bid. And according to my book, this one has a pretty rare hype sticker to it, and no one put a bid on it, so I picked it up. So we're gonna be talking about George Harrison's "All Things Must Pass," and as you can see, it has the rare white rectangle with blue print on it. And according to my Perry Cox price guide book, he says that this is the rarest hype sticker for All Things Must Pass. I already have the hype sticker with the red apple square on it. It has a white square, clear square with a red apple on it. So I might take a picture of that and pop it up on the video as well. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And again, knowing it was kind of the rarer, harder to find hype sticker, I thought it was a pretty good find. So it also came with a White Album poster, not a George Harrison poster. So that was interesting. But the records play through well, and we'll just kind of quickly go through them. Just a standard Winchester pressing from 1970. Now, the seller on the description said it was like a promo hype sticker. I don't really know, or like a DJ promo type hype sticker. I'm not really too sure I'm buying that. I didn't really see information explaining that, but the record's pretty nice. I just liked it because it was something a little bit different than the Apple one that I already had. So considering those two finds and the video of me finding the black and gold Please Please Me, eBay has been doing pretty well with some lucky finds. So sometimes it goes well, sometimes you don't find anything for quite a while. So these next three are going to be some more solo Beatles, and they all came from local record stores around me. And this one is sometime in New York City, just a standard US copy. But what made me pick this one up is that it came with the petition and the card. So let me take this out real quick and show you what it looks like. Just the standard labels there. And here is the Statue of Liberty card. Nothing on the back. And here is the petition that no one filled out. And there's the back. So my US copy did not have that, so I upgraded and added those two pieces to the album. So that was a nice find. And then lastly, one of my other record stores about an hour away from me, I believe their owner went to Japan for a trip and got some records for the store. So I was like, maybe they have some Beatles related items from Japan. And sure enough, they posted a little video and they did kind of highlight some Beatles stuff. I was like, well, maybe next time I'm in the area, I'll go check it out. And sure enough, I happened to be in the area. Picked up a couple of Paul McCartney albums. And we're going to start off with Red Rose Speedway with a nice Obi right there. There is the label. And this particular pressing from Japan has two booklets that come with it. One is just kind of the standard booklet that's usually in the gatefold, but it's just out in a regular booklet like this. This is just kind of the standard one that you kind of see all the time. And then it also has this pretty cool one with the Japanese and English lyrics. So it's kind of a bright, hot pink background in this one. As you can see, very pink. So that'd be kind of definitely a hard read from the if you wanted to read the lyrics after quite a while. So that was pretty cool. And then I couldn't pass up this one. These were both on the wall, but they wanted really fair prices, like I think $25 a piece for them. And I just couldn't. I mean, you got Wings Over America with the OB, the real nice looking one. And there's actually another version of this which has Rock Show in English on the OB, but that is not this copy. It has kind of all the similar record labels. Now, unfortunately, with this one, it doesn't have all the inserts. It just has the Japanese booklet to it. Again, I couldn't really pass up on it for the price it was at. But eventually down the road, I'm sure I can find one with all the inserts and then sell this one eventually. So that was kind of my reasoning behind that one. So here is the gatefold. And it does have all the, the printed sleeves like you get on most copies of it. And this one has kind of a gray lyric booklet to it. And it has this weird, like, almost photocopy version of the album cover, which kind of looks a little bit, I don't know, it's kind of weird just being placed in it, but there you go. So one day I will find, I think there's a poster and a couple other tidbits, kind of little sticker type items that could come with this, and eventually I'll get it. Maybe I'll go to Japan one day too. I don't know. I don't really have any desire to go to Japan other than to go to record stores, so that's not really a good reason to travel halfway across the world. Or maybe it is, but I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon. So that is this Beatles update. I hope you enjoyed, and again, remember to subscribe if you're not. I'll have a giveaway once I reach 100,000. Oh, not 1,000 subscribers. I don't think we'll ever get to 100,000 anytime soon, but hope you enjoyed the video here, and then hopefully I'll find another Wings Over America with the inserts next time.